man. Boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come.
Welcome back to Stirring the Pot, where the takes are hot, the debates get spicy, and no opinion is safe. As always, I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf, and I'm here with the crew. Cole is in the building. Gang, gang, gang. Jay is over there with his Eagles green on. We bite. Do-Rag Buddha is over there.
Got that from CD.
Stirring the
He
pot.
got that from us.
Last but not least, after a brief hiatus, our main man, Zach, is in the house.
What it do, baby? It's good to be back.
We're ready to break down another wild week in football, but before we do, don't forget to follow, like, share, and drop your takes with us on Spotify and all major social media platforms. Please, drop your hottest Week 8 predictions in the comments. We'll read them on the next week's episode. All right, guys, Week 7 had blowouts, last-second wins, and a few teams reminded us why we cannot trust them. Let's kick things off with the Broncos' crazy fourth-quarter comeback versus the Giants.
Dominique?
The Broncos said, "We're not dead yet." Giants fans might be, though. Down 19-0 entering the fourth quarter, Denver made history as they scored 33 unanswered points to stun the Giants. The Giants had a 98.9% win probability with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It evaporated in a flash, and after a game-winning field goal, sent the Giants home packing. The floor is yours. You got some splaining to do.
Smoking on that Giants tack tonight, baby. They got
But we can't take you nowhere.
It may be laced. Be careful. It may be laced. Be very careful.
Just came fresh out the wrapper. We're smoking on that
Okay.
tack.
Boy.
Tonight. They got
Come on
smoked in
now.
the fourth quarter. They shut the Broncos out 3 quarters straight. How'd you give up 33 points in the fourth? I do not know. Shane and that defense, he must go. I don't care because you call a game for good 3 quarters and all of a sudden you just disappear in the fourth. I don't know. I blame it on the kicker too because you did miss 2 extra points that could have helped out if you made them. That would have helped us out. But man, that was embarrassing. I'm thinking, we can't compete yet, but we're moving on up. Sunday, this goes to show me that they can't be trusted. They cannot be trusted. They're inconsistent. Like I said, that one minute you beat the Eagles, then you lose to the Giants. You think me and the Saints, they can't be trusted. And I thought they was going to be trusted this week after beating the Eagles and the Denver Broncos. I thought I had something to talk about, but yet we're smoking on that Giants pack tonight, baby.
Smoking on that Giants pack.
Would have been such a statement win for Jackson Dart, man. Would have won 3 out of the last 4, only lose to the Saints. The Saints are the Saints. It's got to be pretty bad feeling right now in New York. But hey, Sunday, baby, NFL, anything can happen.
That is true.
But you live to fight another day.
Clock management, man. I don't understand it.
Yep.
It's
Then you got
just
the head coach slamming his headset like it ain't him running the
Yeah.
team.
It's comical to me that after all that Buddha was talking last week, Giants was finna run through Dallas. So that means at this point, we're talking as of right now, that they was going second in the division. After y'all lost to the Saints, you lost to sorry Dallas, and then you just pulled this stunt this past weekend? Huh, funny guy. Real funny.
They was all winnable games, especially yesterday's game.
But you ain't winning them. But you not winning them.
We're there. We just don't know how to play four quarters of football. Simple as that. They don't know how to play 4 quarters of football.
So you're not a good football team.
I never said we was. I said we was on the come up. I've been saying we
Hey, I want receipts ran from last week's episode.
I said we can compete. I said we're not able to compete for the NFC championship, but we can compete. I never said we was going to be
compete.
I never said we was going to be second in the division. I never said we was going to be third. I think that's to be last, and that ain't changed yet. I never said, "Hey, well, we second in division." I never said we can win a division.
What I do remember is him saying he was willing to wage a bet that they would beat Dallas when they come in New York.
And I'm still ready to shake his hand. I'm still ready to shake his hand.
I'll take that.
Friday,
we can probably do that in person, huh?
Hey, 50 ball.
Definitely.
Little friendly wager.
50 push-ups? Let's go. Make it happen, Captain.
Do-Rag got a little tight, huh?
Real tight.
Oh, we do something fun.
Yeah, most definitely.
Moving on to the Eagles-Vikings. That's the Eagles we've been waiting for. Hurts took over, the defense hit hard, and the Vikings hardly stood a chance. Jay, is Philly back in business?
Back, baby. Like cracking
My
eggs.
God.
We back, baby. Hey, and this is all I want y'all to know, man. Like AJ Brown said, just throw him the ball. He says this what happens when you throw me the ball. That's all we need to do.
Wow.
And another
Can't
crazy
argue with it.
thing is, before you get there, Cole, this is Jalen Hurts' first 300-yard game in like a calendar year, which is crazy. The running game still have there yet, man. The O-line, I don't know. We
Yeah.
can't run block for nothing. It's always one person
Saquon has
who's
not had
messing
a
up
run for over 20 yards this season.
every time we get to run the ball. Once we get that continuity on our O-line, it's gonna be scary for us. It's gonna be scary.
And it take 8 weeks.
If you get
When
the continuity,
we get it. It's coming.
we'll see about it.
I
The
just
Giants
got a
gonna
few,
have something to say
It's
about
coming.
that.
I got a few questions, I guess,
Go ahead, Cole.
just so I can wrap my head around this. One, I'm gonna say before I get started, I actually got a chance to watch a whole Eagles game on Sunday. I was impressed, so I'm gonna just put that out there. My next question, though, would be: are we calling the Minnesota Vikings a good football team?
This is good.
Yeah,
They're a solid team.
They
they're
had,
a solid team for sure.
they had
It was a good win.
opportunities to score. They just
I
didn't.
mean, Carson Wentz is a dumbass. Let me
Yeah,
just
he
go
did.
ahead and be the first to say the stuff he was doing. I was like, why?
Yeah, the one where he threw it at his own feet, intentional
I feel
grounding.
like he's done something like that every game, like something
It
stupid like
always
that.
hurts me,
Yeah.
man.
But to kind of give the Eagles a flower or two, Devontae Smith, whoa.
Cooking.
Glad I
Slim.
picked that guy up in one of my fantasy leagues.
Slim Reaper.
Thank you very much.
It's almost like he was a Heisman winner or something.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like he's good at football.
But again, I'm just going to say there's just something that's missing for me when I watch the Eagles play versus years past. I don't know exactly what it is. It's almost like teams just ain't scared to go at them like I feel like they have the last 2
run
years.
game, man.
Like a run game.
We've been a top 5 rushing offense the last few years.
Yeah, so what's the
Don't know,
problem?
bro. We just
Cam
can't get it
Jerkins out.
together. We can't get all the pieces.
Not a lot of depth.
Jason Kelsey retired.
But there was a few times in a game where I even saw Saquon get to like linebacker depth. I'm not going to say necessarily second level, but second level. And before where he's made somebody miss, I'm
He
not
was
seeing
playing
that
real
anymore.
soft. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of noticed that too, Cole. Like, he get
And
there.
like a year ago, I see that. I mean, we watched him backwards hurdle somebody a year ago, and now we getting like ankle tackled and stuff. I'm like,
It's going down easy.
I don't know. Like, I almost feel like he's hurting. They not saying something, or he
That's
ain't
probably a
saying
little
something.
bit.
That's
I
possible.
mean, 400 touches in a year will definitely take a toll on you.
Sure, but then I
That is
saw him one run. They ran like an outside zone play. I was like, God, dog, he fast. He still got a burst, but some
He
ain't
is
right.
fast. Roger Goodell made a call or two.
Yeah.
He said, this how the script is going this year. Saquon, I need you to relax, brother.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
enough.
You got the Madden cover, you're good. One thing
Yeah.
real quick,
for
it
it.
was so funny. It was 3rd and 6. I think the Eagles needed a first down to just ice the ball game. And they show the graphic at the bottom, Jalen Hurts 286, which I don't think we'd talk about because even if he doesn't get to 300, he put a really good game
Yeah,
yesterday.
he did.
Perfect passer rating, I think.
Yep.
3rd time in Eagles history behind Foles and McNabb. Then you see A.J. Brown just kind of act like he's going to go to the sticks and stop, and the corner bit, and it was, what is it?
Did you
Fried
see that?
chicken?
Did you see that
Barbecue
play
fried
though?
chicken.
When it did happen, did that look slow to anybody else?
I
The
mean,
route that he ran,
The route he ran,
the
even
sluggo.
after he caught the ball and the tackle,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, "What's happening?"
He probably gets
he's
down.
not-
That's
I
the
don't know,
new thing in
man.
the
He's
NFL
not-
and in colleges. You know, if you
Route
have the
running
game,
isn't
just
his.
fall down.
He used to be
His
a
route
bull.
running isn't
Yeah.
his.
He used to be a bull.
stigma.
No, I don't know. There's just some weird stuff when I was watching that game. Maybe I was just too closely diagnosing it.
He's a possession catcher. Like, he's strong. He's physical.
Yeah.
He got some strong hands.
He has sneaky speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight line
but
speed.
As far as like, man, he got them muscle hamster ball. It's hard trying to get in and out of them cuts.
You can't say muscle hamster today.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
jeez.
Doug Moore.
Dude,
Lord.
that messed me up.
Yeah. It didn't click. I
I
forgot
forgot
he was
about
called
that. That's crazy.
Yeah. R.I.P. Mr. Doug Martin. All right, before y'all get me sad and in my feelings, we're going to wrap up the Eagles matchup from last week. Like we said, Jalen Hurts delivered a great performance. Perfect passer rating snapped the Eagles' 2-game losing streak. Meanwhile, on the other side, Carson Wentz and the Vikings struggled in the red zone. They kicked 5 field goals, keeping things in the NFC East, though. The Dallas Cowboys said enough of this losing talk, and they sent Washington home in a body bag. Are the boys back, or did they take advantage of a beat-up Commanders team?
Call, you want this, or you want me to go first?
I think healthy we're a beat-up team, so I ain't giving the Commanders an excuse of nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
What I will say, I will continue for the rest of the season, pick whoever we're playing by 64 points, because when I do that, somehow, some way, Dallas been balling. Man, that George Pickens,
Duo is
CeeDee
crazy.
Lamb, Dak Prescott trio, whoa,
Dangerous.
whoa.
Like those guys in
George
the field.
Pickens a freak.
Yeah. Don't forget about Jake Ferguson, man.
Jake Ferguson is starting to premiere as one of the, I'm not going to say top 5 tight ends, but he's getting close up there as far as production goes.
Yeah.
And just a little side note on him, it's not so much even what he does in the pass game. Him as a inline run blocker is impressive for me to watch too, especially from a young guy like him. I'm not sure where he went to college. Does anybody know?
Ooh, that'd be a good pull.
Where who
Yeah,
went?
I'm not. Jake
I'm gonna
Ferguson.
guess. I'm gonna throw a half-court shot and say Iowa.
I mean, that
Could be wrong.
that would be
Could be wrong.
tied in you, but
Jake Ferguson?
I'll look it up.
I have no clue.
I'll look it up here in a minute. But
I thought you knew.
whatever they was doing with him, man, he's starting to figure out the position. Dak is a top quarterback
Wisconsin.
in the NFL right now.
Most definitely.
Wisconsin, dang
There you
it.
go. Yeah, I mean, it's
Vegas.
the same category. But Dak has put himself as a front runner, as the best quarterback in football this year. You rolling your eyes like you disagree, but we can run stats if you would like.
No, we don't do stats because that proves points. We don't do that.
Stats and wins. I don't know.
We just go off feel
We
over
got
here.
wins over here.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we won, so
Well, we won big.
It's a record.
Anybody
Hey,
else got some
what's your
input on
record?
this Cowboys-Commanders matchup?
no,
Yeah.
nobody had
I seen
expectations
something-
for us, Jay.
I
so
seen something
remember it.
on TV today that like they're like the Cincinnati Bengals when they had that run at explosive offense and went to the Super Bowl and no defense.
100.
That's what they remind you
But
of. Like that, they can.
But
put
I
up
would
them
put
type of
money
numbers.
on it.
We're
I
not
I'm
doing
not
put
saying
money
they
on
go to
it
the Super
that
Bowl. I'm
our
saying that's-
defense. I put money on it that our defense is 50 times worse than that Bengals defense that year.
No, they were
I
pretty
don't
bad.
care how bad they were.
One
Yeah.
thing I want
We don't have 91.
George Pickens. It's like a
I'll
top
say
5.
this. It's nice to be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Glass is half full. It's looking good. We can be in ball games. I just fear when it gets a little colder and defense really starts to matter when if we're down by 14. But hey, I don't see it a lot. We don't see it a lot as Cowboys fans. We came out and punched them in the mouth. And I know Jane Daniels got injured. The way that game was going, I don't think they were stopping us for anything. It's a good win. 3-3-1. I mean, I'll take it.
After the Micah Parsons trade, if you told me we were 3-3-1 at this point in the season, I'd have lost a lot of money. I will be the first to admit I have been expecting the worst out of the Dallas Cowboys, and especially week in, week out, seeing how our defense played all year. But our defense didn't look half bad, and maybe it's a plug and play kind of system right now. People are still got to get their feet wet. I saw us run a lot more man coverage the other day,
In my mind, thank you.
which I liked. But my thing is, if you're going to play man defense, then you got to heat them up at quarterback. And I still don't feel like we're doing a good job of getting enough pressure if we're going to be running man. We play a team like
Oh, yeah, I was
Philly
gonna
or a
say,
team that's loaded at
I
receiver.
run man too when
That's going to give us.
you don't know who out there receiver.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do
You got
y'all?
one of the McCaffrey boys.
I think about
Luke
Overshawn coming
McCaffrey.
back.
When is he coming
They
back?
open this
I'm
practice
ready
window.
for it.
Yeah, that 21 win, that 21 day.
Dominique.
Tell me you're lying.
Dominique.
Tell me you're lying.
Dominique. Hold on.
He got it. 11
My
yards.
God. Yes, sir.
I guess I missed it.
For the viewers at home, Dominique had a pretty crazy bet that just hit with Jackson Smith and Jigba's touchdown. So
6-leg
congratulations.
parlay.
That is unreal, man. Good job, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Look at
Appreciate
that,
it.
baby.
My phone's gonna be
Go
blowing
ahead
up.
real quick and pause this. How much money you just win?
1K.
$1,040 off $20. Baby,
That's awesome.
Everybody's on my snap. Everybody's on my snap.
Oh, he done told everybody already.
No,
yeah.
I'm
Buddha getting robbed.
talking about like my snap, like group chats, not like on snap, like my group chat.
Oh, I was about to say,
like
Buddha
my
getting
prize
robbed
picks,
tonight.
like my prize pick. No,
That's crazy.
What did you bet on?
let me. I put
Prize
it
picks.
in the group chat. It was on prize pick.
I'm getting on
Six-leg
prize picks
parlay.
some more.
Yeah, it was on prize pick.
Keep it
Man, that's
rolling.
crazy. Kudos to you. Good. I need to borrow about 300.
You got anything on the Cowboys Commanders from
I just
Sunday?
want to say, man, Bro, George Pickens. I don't even know who he remind me of. Like, as far as a receiver, a guy with his like bigger body type that's so nimble. As far as like, he kind of reminds you. I don't want to
Terrell
say that.
Owens.
Kind of like with the
Julio?
toe touch, kind of like AB Devontae Adams
Julio?
gets around the sideline.
Yeah.
As far as like, and the way he bends his body, the way he makes the acrobatic catches, man, it's kind of scary. And the thing is, you gotta get paid next year,
He's young.
and
He's
somebody is
young.
gonna give him a handsome ransom.
Hey,
Mm.
let me tell you this. Let
We'll
me
take
tell
it.
you this. We did just let go of one huge contract, and we're gonna
Yeah.
be able to pay somebody.
All I know is when y'all do pay him, y'all might not be able to put anything else on that defense. 'Cause he's doing a
We're
lot of
used to it.
That's
We're
Yeah.
fine.
used to it.
You got a bunch of offensive lines starting that you just drafted in the last few years, too, that still ain't gotten paid.
Hey, if
At
we're
least
going to
a
be a
couple.
bad team, I'd rather be a bad team than a great offense.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
you
yeah,
got a
yeah.
chance.
Give
There's
me something to
nothing
watch,
worse
man.
than being bad and not scoring points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me something to
you
Yeah.
said
watch.
New York Jets. Oh,
No, I
wow.
said the Houston Texans.
Yeah. As we lose 14-0,
14 may be the max.
trust me.
Hey, you
Yeah.
say that.
Hey,
Stroud's
man,
been doing all right last couple
Sammy
games.
Donald been
We played the Titans, and then
Yeah.
who did we beat before the Titans? Somebody sorry.
Why did you say Zach like that?
I
On the next week.
appreciate what you're trying to do, but
I got you, man.
anyway, we'll get to Houston in a bit. All right, let's wrap up Dallas. They dominated the Commanders 44-22. Jaden Daniels exited early in the second half. You hate to see it. Hamstring injury after being sacked. Marcus Mariota came in and threw a pick six. He didn't look great. Looked great, went crazy. 264 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like we said, the Commanders were already without their best 2 receivers. Then the quarterback went down, a few other injuries as well. Is it safe to say the Commanders are a wash for the year? They won't be meeting
Nah.
the expectations that everybody had for them coming into the season.
I'm
I wanna
not.
say
I'm not.
one thing.
I'm not
It's
leaving
not
this
what
hill yet.
everybody
I
had.
want to
It's
say
what
one
Zach Dow
thing
had.
before we leave this. Somebody on this podcast said that Jaden Daniels is going to have an injury.
Yeah, I said it.
Look, if you just say everybody gonna get hurt, you bound to be right at some
everybody
point.
that I said go be
No.
hurt,
Whoops.
been hurt.
You've been right on.
I said Jaden Daniels. I said the Chargers. I said the Chargers going to be hurt and their whole team on IR.
But that's a thing that happens every year.
What's up, Buddha?
Breaking news: Mike Collins suffered a broken collarbone. Just started. Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. What's the ETA on that?
I was about to say,
That's got to be 2 months minimum.
the Jaguars forgot to bring their pride to London, and Matt Stafford went off. Are the Rams serious Super Bowl contenders? Jay,
I
let
don't
us know.
think so. I
What?
think they're going to be very,
Why?
very competitive. But, bro, that 49ers game, it hurt me. When they were supposed to win,
Yeah.
they just didn't win. It's
It
a good
happens,
team.
brother. It
You got to
happens.
get
It is the
over the
NFL.
hump. When you got the ball in your hands, they had everything. They had it set to win the game. Didn't make it happen.
Yeah.
But this game versus Jaguars, bro, they was cooking. Vontae Adams had 3 touchdowns. He got down by the red zone, and he didn't even have that many yards. I think he had like 30 or 40 yards. Like 35 yards, and he
Yeah, it
had
wasn't
my
many.
3
God.
touchdowns.
Yeah, Matt Stafford only threw for 182.
That's unreal, man.
Yeah. 5 touchdowns, though. Threw to 10 different receivers.
Yes.
About 5 different tight ends. I will say the Jaguars probably doubled them in yardage, and they had 5 turnover on downs. They crossed the 57 times and couldn't
That's
get a single
crazy.
field goal out of it. And
But
also McVay was running a lot of 3 tight end. I guess Liam was a part of that team at one point, and so they threw something different out there. That was interesting to see. What are they call 13 personnel? I was watching it, and I was like, what are they doing right now? They're not even running the ball that much. But
Yeah, it's
I
getting to
love
the
it.
point that everybody is from that Shanahan coaching tree, so they all
Yeah.
think alike. So you got to just throw the wildest thing out there so the other guy don't know exactly what you're doing.
Jacksonville was not ready for it.
The part that bothers me is last week I said my heart and my mind tells me the Rams. So that means that the Jags are going to win. Pick the Jags, and damn it, they didn't win neither.
Got
The
stomped.
process is right, Cole. Just the result was wrong this time. But if you continue that process, you'll be successful.
Okay.
one thing the Jaguars got One thing the Jaguars got to look up to, well, like a positive came out of this game. Travis Hunter had his first 100-yard game.
Yeah,
he
good for him.
went
He
nuts.
balled.
Some garbage time, but good.
I'll just be
they
honest
need
with
him
you.
a lot.
I think they just need to make him a receiver. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, you could spell him in some certain packages on defense or whatever, third down situations, but let the dude have 15
Bro, he
targets
had
a
a
game and
crazy
go to
stop
work.
against Devontae Adams, too.
100%.
It was nice.
Yeah.
That alone made me say, well, maybe he needs to be a corner full time.
No, he needs to be
Since he hadn't been kicking up on offense. I mean, seriously, I've seen him make some
BTJ,
impressive plays on
This
defense.
is his first game.
BTJ
This is the
is
first
not
game where he
alpha, man.
played like full-time offense and rarely played any defense. I think that's the
Well,
Yeah, for all our friends
I
out
think
there
that's the
that
way to go.
own, was that Jay?
I think you got a
Offense.
small school varsity stud him. What I mean by that is we're going to use him on offense every down, of course. And then when, it's nut cutting time or, like I said, third down situations, then you roll him back on the field and
Put him in.
let
Put
him
him
work.
put him man on man with your
Keep him healthy.
best receiver. Just roll him up
Yeah.
there. Just
keep
make
him
sure
healthy.
he's fresh
Whatever
on
you got to
third
do,
down.
keep him healthy. Yeah, he's fun to watch.
I agree. Bright future for the kid, just not against Houston. Anyway, moving on. As we said, the Jags looked horrible.
That LA D line is real deal though.
What? Yeah. Jags put a ton of pressure on Trevor Lawrence, recording 7 sacks and forcing turnovers or a punt in 9 of the Jags' 12 offensive possessions. As Jay liked to say, somebody in this group had the Jags in the AFC Championship game. Somebody.
Hey, if you don't shoot for the stars, you'll never land on the moon. I don't think you could talk about how bad the Jags are. I would like to focus on how good the Rams were that game. All right. And the Rams aren't in the AFC. They're in the NFC. All the Jags have to do is win their division. Other than
Not
the
happening.
Colts, looks feasible. We'll see. And maybe a cold take here pretty soon.
And nothing worse than not being able to fight back. Like, I want to ride for my guys, but I'm just like, gosh, y'all make it so hard.
It was awful, man. Hey, look, I took a chance. Sometimes you swing and you miss, man. But guess what? I'll be up to bat today.
Hey, look at the bright side, Wolf. You are going to get another top 5 pick yet again.
That's great.
And what you do with that will be
Better go get
Offensive line.
the best offensive lineman the draft has to offer.
Everybody from either Bama or a Big Ten school.
But see, the
Trade
thing that
back.
scares me is that every time we've drafted offensive linemen early, it's a bust. We've never hit on O-line. That's why we've been so bad. Like we drafted
fire
guys.
those
Only guys
get
we've
some new
had.
guys in.
I mean, we brought in Laramie Tunsil. We drafted Blake Fisher first round, Hugh Scruggs, Kenyon Green.
Yeah,
half of
Green
them
ain't
cut.
on a team no more.
take here.
I know the Eagles
Yeah.
cut him.
Yeah.
Hot take here. I'm not big on offensive linemen in like that first 10 window. I like those offensive linemen like mid to late first round. I don't know if that's just been luck of the draw with how that's been going, but I feel like those guys have been more likely to stick than them early picked
What's your like?
offensive linemen.
Well, I'll tell you, if you go top 3 and you miss as an O-line, I mean, you got to be a corner piece for that line if you go top 5. So that makes
Yeah.
sense for sure.
No doubt.
Speaking of, how is old boy from LSU went to New England?
He's doing all right.
Balling.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Campbell,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will Campbell.
they're winning some
And
games.
and again, I think I told y'all this earlier. I still think he's out of position right now.
Maybe.
Well, they have him at.
They got him at a tackle, and I think if you move him into a guard, as mobile as he is and as athletic as he is, I think you start running your power schemes and counter schemes, stuff like that. That he's more effective.
Well, it's kind of hard to have
But
Yeah,
we'll see.
I agree.
started every FC game, and
I got breaking news to jump on what Dominique said. Mike Evans expected to be out for most of the season, if not the whole season.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Hate to see a
Oh,
goat go out like that. I mean,
He'll
not
be wearing
saying
a
he's
gold
done.
jacket.
I
He'll be
love
wearing a
me
gold
some Mike
jacket.
Evans.
But yeah, he's first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, let's enjoy
Not
him for
even-
what he was.
Is this going to be his first season
Yeah.
without 1,000 yards
ever.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah,
in his
ever.
career? I think.
Is
And
it?
I think
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
that sucked.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do remember that now.
I'm about to say they force fed him.
Yeah, I remember that now.
they were up by
Boy probably
10.
he probably had a couple mil, that incentive. He's like, come on, coach.
That's what you should do, though, man. Good organizations get their guys paid with those
I'm going to
incentives.
just point this out real quick. Buddha done won his little bet and disappeared.
Out of
He
there.
counting his money.
Yeah.
I'm hearing he's been kicked out and he's waiting to get back in.
Yeah.
That's all right. Leave him knocking at the door.
He got
Leave him out
money
in
in
the
his
cold.
pocket. He ain't
That's
gonna
funny,
knock
man.
for too long. He finna go spin it.
Don't know how to act. He already at Wingstop.
He's blowing up the chat right now trying to get back in.
All right, moving right along into the Week 8 preview. Vikings versus Chargers kick the week off Thursday. The Chargers are favored by 2.5 points. The over-under is set at 43.5 points. Zach, how you feel about that?
Man, the Chargers have been falling off. I hate it. Losing Hampton, add more injuries. Give me the Vikings. Very reluctantly, give me the Vikings. Not Sam Darnold. Carson Wentz, he looked bad, but Eagles are a good team, man. We crap on them a lot, but they're there for a reason, man. And honestly, if you just watch the highlights of that game, you were wondering why it's only a one-score game at the end because it was all Eagles all the time. Give me the Vikings. Looks to get in the end zone.
To piggyback off what you
30.
said, we just had a couple dumb plays.
That pick six too was
Yeah, it's just the dumb decision making he does under pressure.
yeah.
Like he refuses to take a sack. He refuses to throw the ball away. And that's kind of been his knock
He always
throughout his
trying to make
career.
that big play.
Yeah.
I do believe J.J. McCarthy will be back, though, for whatever that's
Is he
worth.
better?
I was about to say, for whatever that's worth.
He was suited up on the sideline.
I said it 100 times. I'm not a big JJ fan, guys.
I'm not either.
I think he's their franchise. I'm not saying they're right or not, but he's their franchise option. So they're gonna definitely make sure 100% before he gets in. Throwing him against the Eagles probably not the best idea. First game back.
Yeah. I mean, and Kevin O'Connell, he's smart. We'll get into this discussion later in our last segment, but like he took who he thought would fit his scheme. Same way Sean Payton took Bo Nix. Everybody was kind of like, we were seeing how it's playing out. Broncos are having a solid season, but keeping things focused on the Vikings and Chargers. Jay warned us before the season even started the injury bug was going to bite the Chargers. It's especially bitten them in the trenches. They've allowed an average of 30.7 over the last 3 games, ranking dead last behind the Cowboys. They were number 3 last year.
Man.
My.
Yeah, give me the Vikings in that one, then.
Coach Cole, can the Chargers bounce back, or will the Vikings find their rhythm with the return of J.J. McCarthy?
Like Jay just said, I mean, I guess I watched that game, didn't realize that Carson Wentz threw for so many yards. Granted, yes, he does have Justin Jefferson, but that's still an impressive feat. I think right now the Vikings' best bet is to keep rolling with Carson Wentz, even though he does some dumb stuff. But I think JJ McCarthy's going to do the same thing, but worse with less production. So I like the Vikings in this game. I really do. I'm not big on the Chargers. They're all over the place. They're up, they're down, they're down, they're down, they're up. So I feel like out of the two, Minnesota's the more consistent two. If they can find ways to keep the football and quit turning the football over, they'll be fine, especially against the Chargers. So yeah, give me Minnesota.
That's what it's going to come down to. J.J. McCarthy taking care of the ball. I mean, if he does that, the Chargers have been having a lot of trouble keeping Justin Herbert upright. So we'll see how the game plays out on Thursday. Moving right along to another, I think it'll be a tough matchup defensively. As you can tell, as we sit here and watch the Seattle Seahawks jumping on our neck right now, Houston's offense isn't very good, but 49ers are favored by 1.5 points. The over-under set at 42.5 points. I'll tell you now, I'm taking the under.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard-fought game.
Yeah, this one's bound to get messy as the Texans roll into San Fran to face the 49ers. Will the Texans defense rise to the challenge against Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers? Buddha, what you think?
No, I just don't think Texans really have enough. I ain't gonna lie to you, buddy. And I like the way Mac Jones is playing. Not gonna lie to you, Mac Jones got it going over there. And I mean, I'm ready to see what happens when Brock Purdy's come back. I think Mac Jones probably is gonna take another backseat to Brock Purdy again, just because they paid him so much money. But he's been playing lights out over there for the 49ers, and that's who I'm rocking with.
This is awful.
I hate to say it, buddy. Christian McCaffrey looks really good this year.
This was his first 100-yard game.
Yeah, but
on the ground.
He's doing a lot everywhere else.
Every time they get stagnant,
he
they
catches
just give the ball to him.
And something happens.
George Kittle's back.
And he has a nose for the end zone, buddy. I like the 49ers. I really do. You know, they're facing a lot of injuries as well. I don't know. Does Brandon Ayuk come back this year? Does anybody know?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm about to burn this jersey.
Oh, God. Sorry, man. I meant we picked the Texans. They win by 40.
He just fumbled out the back of the end zone.
Wow.
Yeah, this is not good.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you guys.
Hey, everybody, to Wolf.
to Wolf. This almost feels like a game that we're all going to pick the 49ers and Houston's going to do something. I want this
For
clip.
what sake, I hope so. I just hope Christian
feels
McCaffrey for my fantasy team has 50 points.
he can still do that, and the 49ers lose. It just feels like Vegas is going to make a call. I'd say we got too much money on San Fran. Let's let the Houston Texans have them.
Hey, Bulls on parade, baby.
Bulls on parade.
A bunch of calves right now
Newborns.
Oh my gosh.
with the Bambi legs, shaky, a little shaky.
That's veal.
You've had the old bull.
You ain't getting no steaks off that. Mac Jones has stepped up at quarterback in place of Brock Purdy. They're 5-2. I mean, what more can you say? Get this. We talked about the stat earlier, joking about Mike Evans. Mac Jones is earning $100,000 incentive for every win in which he plays at least 25% of the snaps.
Lord have mercy.
Every game he's started and they've won, he's earned $100,000.
Daniel Jones has
really-
a similar incentive.
That's
It
a
just
nice
really
little-
hurts my feelings that you just said that, and in 3 hours of gameplay, he's going to make more than I'll make this year, and it hurts. So
That must be nice.
going forward in the future, could you please
Don't
not
announce
do that?
Just
Because
to
it
wake
hurts.
up.
You're also not one hit away from permanent CTE, so we're having your
I'll
record.
risk it. I'll risk it for the biscuit.
I'll sign right now.
Yeah. Actually, today
Antonio Brown ain't looking too bad, huh?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he's good.
I'll follow him back on
Bro,
Twitter.
I'm
I
not gonna lie.
swear.
Did you?
I hate
No.
watching Mac Jones play.
Really?
Why?
Because it's so slow, man.
Hey, and
Yeah.
it's that loose ass jersey.
Looks like Roger Staubach out
He got
there.
that Terry Bradshaw jersey on, man. I can't do it, bro.
That's funny.
Dog,
I've
Garrett
noticed
Wilson
a lot
Yeah,
of
does that
receivers
too.
are doing that. Yeah.
It's
Garrett
so
Wilson,
hideous.
I like, bro.
There's a lot of them
Bro, it's
starting
so
to do that.
hideous.
Nobody
Them
wears
quarterback
big
sleeves.
calves.
He got shoved
Yeah.
like 5 yards, and he like did that little shoulder thing like he was good. I was
Nah,
like,
he's
got
trying
some
to
dog
fix
in
the
you, man.
neck on that big ass
Yeah.
jersey.
At this point, I mean, like, what do you have to lose, man? You've been taken in the first round. You've been kicked to the side. Like, man, just have fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he's having some
you
fun.
never know when it's going to be your last start.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out CJ Stroud.
Because I promise you,
He's gonna go.
if Anthony Richardson wouldn't have got hurt, I bet Danny Dimes would have been on the riding that bench over there for Colts.
I heard he was about to sign with the Vikings.
Who?
Daniel Jones before the season started. Yeah.
I was about to say, I know you lying. Nobody wasting money on him. Anyway, like we said, Christian
Hey,
McCaffrey's been go for
Just
it.
breaking news: George Springer just hit a clutch 3-run home run in the
I saw that.
ALCS Game 7 to send the Blue Jays to the first World Series since 1993.
Wow.
See
Jeez.
what
Jeez.
Big
Seattle.
Dumper's going to do.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm just glad to see somebody else in there.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I
Dude.
want to see Yankee.
Even though
Vladdy Jr.
I hate,
Why
I
we're
hate
on,
that.
no, I'm saying while we're on baseball, what do y'all think about Shohei Ohtani's performance? You know, that game. Like,
I was just about to say,
My God.
I appreciate the man and his talent. I just hate that him and Mahomes, I hate the glaze. I hate hearing about him every 5 seconds on TV. Chris Berman just did the fastest minute that he does at halftime every week for the football game.
yeah.
He brought up Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
I was like, brother, what are we
Wolf.
doing?
I mean, but
I
look at
don't
his
care about
performance.
none of
I
that
mean,
glaze and
that's
stuff
what
you're talking
one
about,
t-
buddy. What he doing, don't nobody else in this world done.
you can't replicate it, you
Dude,
can't
three
duplicate it.
Three
nothing.
bombs.
Get it.
Three
I
bombs
get it.
and getting
I
on the bump
acknowledge
and
it.
mowing them down?
I acknowledge
10
him. He is
strikeouts?
great. Maybe I'm jealous. I don't know.
Bro,
I think
You
you're
gotta
jealous.
be. You gotta be. Think about this. Think about this. Think about if Randy Johnson was hitting 3 home runs with what he was doing.
I know. I get it. I just let me be a hater,
Yeah.
all right? Just let me be a
Yeah,
hater.
because you sound like one, man.
I'm feeling salty right now. I'm down 14-0. I ain't happy
The
with
only
anybody.
part about Shohei that I hate is how easy he makes that damn game look.
and he
Yeah.
don't know lick of English.
Hey, and then he
don't know
swags it
one
out
lick of
around the
English.
bases like he don't speak English, but he over there talking to the stands while rounding second base and
Yeah.
doing little cheers at third. I'm like, okay, Geyser.
Bro, his
The only thing I
pimping,
love,
he be
I'm a
pimping
dog.
that back.
the only thing I love about Shohei Ohtani is his gambling addiction.
Boy, they cleaned that up quick, didn't they?
He gets caught up. He's like, I don't
Hey,
speak
I have
English.
been
I don't
I've
know.
been watching this
was
podcast
him.
though. I've been watching this podcast on TikTok about the bookie who was taking the bets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, indeed. Yeah.
What is it? Oh,
I'll
cash.
send it to you. I'll send it to the group chat after
Before we
this.
get off
Bet.
baseball,
All right,
I want to
let's
say one
get
more
back
thing.
on track. Go for it.
Dog, have y'all ever watched the baseball games and they bring out like a relief pitcher or a closing pitcher? Bro, the theme music that they pick to bring them out, it'd be so crazy. I ain't gonna.
What
No
was
wonder they
Buddy
throw
from the
over.
Mets?
No wonder they throw
Dog,
100.
it
They're
be,
on
bro,
Red Bull and
it's so
adrenaline.
loud.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Psychopath behavior.
I want,
Not a whole lot beats that Sandman and Mariano
bro, y'all
Rivera, brother.
y'all gotta listen to KG tell that story.
We miss you, Mo.
I'm gonna put the TikTok in the group. KG telling the story.
What about the dude from the
Yes.
Mets with the horns? Yeah, that
Yeah.
joint is hard. That is a tough inch.
What?
Then the lights
Bro, it's so
flashing.
loud, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know we're heavy into football, but it's just something different about playoff baseball on TV.
It's just
Mm.
like
It's the only thing I
basketball.
watch.
I don't watch till the playoffs.
I mean,
Just like the NBA.
I'm a huge baseball fan, like huge, but 162 is just too much to keep up with.
Yeah. Games don't mean as much. You could lose a series
no.
and it
Just
means
keep the
nothing.
notification on my phone when they win or lose. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, that's it. All right, guys, before y'all's old asses get sleepy, wrap up the 49ers and Texans matchup for next week. Christian McCaffrey's been doing his thing. And despite the smack talk from these goofs on this pod, the AFC South has been one of the better divisions as far as records and win percentage in football. So, for as bad as y'all talked about the division, Houston sucks. Tennessee's not good at all. We're getting carried by the top two teams, but
Yeah, there you go. Say that.
but
Say
hey,
that.
hey, numbers don't lie, baby. You can spin numbers. It's all right.
The
Anyway.
rest of us play in a division where anybody could win any given night, except in your division when they play Houston and Tennessee, they're already halfway drunk in the third quarter because the game is over, buddy.
Speaking of that, you see what Chris Jones on the side with that bottle of vodka?
Somebody
Man.
said Chris Jones tweaking when we start getting lit at third quarter.
But
That's
that
right.
game,
Put it in the
that
Gatorade
game,
bottle or
the
something.
Raiders only had 3 first downs the whole game. That is
It's
crazy.
nuts.
Wow.
Only
Ashton
3 first
Jeanty.
downs in the NFL is
Poor
Fire
Ashton
Geno.
Jeanty.
So is Ashton Jeanty on a bad team or
He
is
on
he
a
a bad
bad
football
team.
player?
He's on a
Bad
bad team. 1,000%.
He doesn't have a chance
Yeah.
before
You
he's
know, it's back
tackled
to
in the
his New York
backfield.
Jet ways.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, make sure you tag Tap in that portion.
What did they, what was his little smooth saying when he got that extension? They wrote me off,
Yeah.
but I ain't right back.
I ain't
Right
right back.
again.
You better get to writing, damn it.
He
Yes,
finally
sir.
picked that pen up.
Did y'all see the other day where Tap had responded to one of our comments on TikTok or something? He's like, they need to start charging more for podcast equipment.
He
I
said
was
something
like,
like
bro,
that. They need to lock it up where they keep the PS5.
He's hurt. Leave him alone.
That was funny.
Yeah, he going through some
He's down
things.
bad.
Man, taking L's all over the place. All right, speaking of taking L's, now I guess I can't say that. Both these teams won this week. Cowboys will march into Mile High to go face the Denver Broncos, who is favored by 3 to 3.5 points. Over under set at 48.5, so Vegas is expecting some points to be scored. You think that's going to hold up, Zach? Or you
Well,
riding with the boys?
I'll tell you this. If they start slow like they did against the Giants, they still have a good chance of winning. I don't like this game at all, man. They have a great defense. Offense is adequate. 3.5 points is in Denver.
Yes, sir.
Give me the Broncos. Give me the Broncos. This was kind of an emotional win for us, too, against the Commanders because they were supposed to be on the come up and we're supposed to be on the come down. Divisional game. I'm worried. I'm going to stay keel. I'm going to stay even water. Give me the Broncos and a bounce back. They didn't lose, but it felt like they lost. So give me the Broncos and a bounce back.
I respect the
Unfortunately.
man willing to bet against his own team.
Cowboys win this game.
Mind over your heart.
Jay's
Think so?
trying to do that
Cowboys
stuff.
win
Nah,
it.
Jay, you can't do that.
Somebody
Eagles by
say
30
something
this
this
week.
stuff.
You
Hey,
ain't fooling us,
Eagles,
buddy.
Eagles by
listen to
30
this.
this week.
Cowboys win this game. The Broncos just came off 2 fluke wins.
Yeah, mediocre.
Bro, they
Let
just
me tell
came
you
off
that.
2 fluke wins. This is not gonna happen. Now with the offense is rolling like that over there, just keep the ball away from PS2, man, and make it happen.
Give me that thing.
This is what I'm concerned about is I just feel like Sean always has our number, man.
Great point.
Picky.
And I'm with Zach. I don't really like this game. If there's an over or under, definitely give me the over.
Buddy.
Because one thing about Dallas right now, we're going to score points, but we're going to allow a ton of them too. I don't know. In a shootout, if it's a true shootout, I like our chances better than if it's a slow defensive game.
For sure.
And because I don't see us slowing anybody down, and that's always a concern. Give me Denver by 300.
Yeah, it
Hello.
took the Commanders not having a healthy Jaden Daniels and their best two receivers for Dallas's defense to finally have a decent game. So I think you're right on point with that. Buddha, what you think?
Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
I hate y'all.
Most
I hate
definitely.
Y'all
Most
swear
definitely.
y'all slick.
Give me the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
y'all swear y'all slick.
No.
Should the listeners take the over 48 and a half?
Most definitely. Dallas gonna put up 40 themselves. They're gonna put up 40
It
themselves.
scares me.
So,
Hey,
I'll tell you this.
scratch what Buddha said. We're going to allow 40. Now we
Yeah.
just might score 50 in the process.
that probably, but I give me Dallas just because the offense is rolling. They ain't slowing down no time soon. They just came back, and CD didn't look like he was hurt at all. He played good. We know what George Pickens can
CD's
do.
back.
Yeah.
And I think Javonte Williams is going to want to get his chances against the Broncos again. And I think he'll have himself a game. And I'm not
Little
saying
revenge game.
the
Hey,
Broncos
Rico,
are
that'll
going to.
game for him, baby.
Yeah, the Broncos, they got Cortland Sutton, and besides him, they ain't really got explosive offense. I mean, Grant Dallas ain't got that good of a defense, but I don't see Denver putting up maybe, I give them 27 points at the most, but I know Dallas is going to give 35 to 40 points. And I'm going with Dallas. I take them on the over and under going over. I take them on the little spread going over, or however that should work. I'm riding with Dallas. True honesty. I just don't
I'll
see.
say this. I'll say this. We've been talking about top receivers.
Hey, I was just
Cortland
finna
Sutton
bring
is
that
a
up.
dog.
Yeah.
Most
It's
definitely.
a
Hey,
dog.
But
I'm glad
I
he's
don't
getting
see
his
nobody
chance to
outside of
side.
I'm not gonna lie
He's good.
though, but
Corey
this
Franklin?
plays into like Dallas corners, like how they want to play, like especially Trayvon Diggs. The way Cortland Sutton plays,
Love to play bump and run.
that's who Trayvon Diggs want to hold. Somebody who's not no crazy burner, where he can be aggressive and in their stuff and not worry about getting beat over the top. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bo Nix knows how to throw a back shoulder ball. Very good.
Yeah, he
Brother.
does.
Yes. While we on Trayvon Diggs, which one of his girlfriends sent somebody to beat him up? Somebody he had an accident at home and got a concussion.
Wow.
I don't worry about stuff like that.
They wouldn't say what happened. They didn't say what happened. They just say he had an accident at home.
Speaking of freak accidents, y'all hear about Anthony Richardson hitting, he was doing the armbands and it popped him in the eye and he broke his orbital bone.
I seen that he got hurt. Like 2 guys got hurt in pregame, and he was one of them. I was like, how?
Yeah, he was messing
I
with the
didn't know that's what
armbands
happened.
and it popped and hit him
Dog.
in
I've
the eye.
never
It's awful.
seen a guy who's Tarzan hurt so much.
Yeah.
When the universe speaks, you got to listen. Hang the cleats up, big dog.
He's built like
Move.
a Decepticon.
Move to receiver, something, be the next Terrell Pryor, because you're a failed quarterback just like he was.
Don't do that.
Cole, I do think the Cowboys heard what you were saying because they did play a little more man this week. Granted, like I said, no Terry McLaurin, no Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
But what's up, Zach?
No, I'm going to jump off you when you're done.
Go for it because I'm gonna give somebody else some
just-
praise.
Back to the man. If they play man this week, Knicks may have 60, 70 yards rushing as well. So I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
I will say before I get to what I was gonna get to, I think the key to this game is gonna be Javonte Williams. I think Dak is having that success because y'all are getting 3-4 yards a pop.
100%.
Y'all are able to run the ball. If that gets shut down, that's when we kind of start seeing the bad parts of Dak's game, and we get some questionable throws. He gets off balance. His mechanics go all weird. So we'll see what happens. But the man I wanted to give some praise to, I am now calling this man R1, L1, circle, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. He's a cheat code, Mr. Brandon Aubrey. He's a dog.
Best kicker in the league.
yes.
Get to the 50-yard line, and it's good.
That's points,
And even
baby.
what he does on kickoff, you're not returning nothing.
Yeah.
No, bro, and the way we used to praise Justin Tucker, and rightfully so.
Don't put him in
The
that.
man was great.
Don't you put that evil on him.
I didn't say he was I didn't say he committed any crimes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't you do that.
Allegedly.
We got a Deshaun Watson truther over here.
Bro, it don't even look like he kicking the ball
We got the
hard.
loot. We got that loot, and we won that trade.
It don't look like he's trying. Like
Hey,
it's not effort.
Yeah,
Effortlessly.
That last one he kicked for how many yards? 50, whatever.
It was
could have been good from 70.
From 80.
bro. It's
Dude, it was
still hit
straight
the
up
net.
at the
That's
top
how
of the
you can kind
upright.
of tell if it still got something on it. If it still hits the nets, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the
If you get that
y'all remember
swish.
in Madden when we used to do all the Madden drafts? Who used to get Johnny the Boot, Hecker? Who we used to get? Who was that kicker or something?
Johnny
Them
the
was the
Johnny
Boot
the
days.
Boot.
Hey, he had like the high
What
kick
is
Yep.
Hey,
Brandon
you
name?
know
What
who
is
else,
Brandon
Jay?
name?
When
What is Brandon name?
we played Washington the other day, Tress Way got his shine too.
bro. Hey, you know
He's
what's
still
crazy? Tress
punting.
Way wasn't even
Yeah,
good on the game back then, but he had the kick power.
No, but his kick power
Yeah,
was
but he had the
130.
kick power.
Accuracy was 42.
Hey, bro, I got a big shot
Hey,
for
and
him.
then we'll be salty
Hey,
about
that
it.
could, flipping the
And be
field
salty
with the
about
way
it.
that we was playing, bro,
Yeah,
it's very
it's
crucial.
Thanks. I missed them days.
All right, I
Yeah,
do
me
too,
too.
brother.
This weekend,
What y'all want to do?
Yes.
fantasy
We
draft.
got big
What y'all
plans,
wanna do?
brother.
We
Hey,
got
make
plans.
We got
sure
big plans.
everybody who is listening, watching, follows anything, Wolf, go ahead and mark this clip. We will be live recording together this weekend for the first time all together in the same room for an episode. So I'm pumped.
Everyone
We're
makes
going
it out
live on
safe.
Facebook,
like the first
TikTok,
time.
whatever. So we're going live on everything.
Feels like the very first
Vine,
time.
MySpace.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to
MSN
touch one of y'all
Messenger.
now. Y'all get to talking crazy about the Texans. I could put hands on you.
Yeah, you
You'll
did
get
that on
rolled up.
live and see what happened.
Like Charles Barkley be saying, it's gonna be some furniture moving.
It will be fun to moving in that house.
Oh my God.
Guys, this will either be the game Bo Nix becomes a legend or a meme. There's no in between. If you don't dominate that Cowboys defense, you trash. If you dominate them, it'll be the best game you ever had. Keeping it in the NFC East, we got a rivalry game on tap. I'm looking forward to. Jalen Hurts just had about as good of a game as you can playing quarterback. We already talked about it. After getting off to they snapped a 2-game losing streak. One of those losses came to the Giants. The Giants just played 3 quarters of good football versus a good team. I know they lost. They collapsed. That is what it is. But they've still shown, like Buddha is saying, potential. So they're determined to right that wrong. But on the other side of the coin, the Eagles are looking for revenge after losing to the G-Men a couple of weeks ago. Should we expect the unexpected again? Buddha, can lightning strike
Hell
twice?
no! You ain't got to answer. I answer for you.
No.
Hell no.
Man, no, it can't. It can't. It ain't gonna happen, but I think it'll be a close game.
Well, you sorry.
I mean, I do. I don't think it can happen twice. I mean, I'm still picking the Giants to win, but it's I don't see it. I hope it does. But the way the Eagles are rolling, that offense, they show they can throw the ball when they ain't got the run game going. But you know, you got Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith, and you got 3 weapons over there, and you can't get some backfield when it comes to throwing the ball. I think I don't think lightning strike twice, but I do pick the Giants to win. But like I said, they're playing pretty good football. They had a meltdown in the fourth quarter. But I think it'll be a better game than what it was when they played in New York. They go to Philly. It's gonna be. I think they'll probably split. You know, it's gonna be tough to beat the Eagles twice, and that's hard to do. But I'm riding with them. I see a lot of potential in the Eagles. The Giants. You know, but it's gonna be a different ball game than what they've seen in New York. So they better strap up their boots and get ready for a fight because the Eagles defense is gonna be there. The Giants defense can be there for at least 3 quarters. Let's hope they can finally find 4 quarters of football against a good team. And like I said, the Eagles got the weapons to throw the ball just in case the run game ain't going for them. You know, they still got Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Dallas Goedert, and Saquon Barkley at the backfield. And I think it'll be no more than a touchdown win, and whoever has the ball last and play mistake-free football wins that game.
Hey, I hear you.
This is random, but I
Get in
just
there.
got super damn mad because I was fixing to go pick Bo Nix up in fantasy, and in both leagues he's already taken.
Well, yeah, of course he'd be taken. You're way behind on that.
Think he was a top tier guy like that.
Not in the
No, I had
NFL,
him
but in
last year.
fantasy.
He was solid as a rookie last year. It was kind of like you thought this was gonna be his coming out party.
For some reason, I just put Bo Nix, McCarthy, Drake May, all them kind of in the same little circle.
His balling, but granted, he hadn't played a lot of really good teams, but
He's not.
you can't deny
He's not
what
going
he's
to
done.
either. He's not going to either. They may win the division.
Dad was high on the Pats before the season started. He was high
I
on the
said it 2
Patriots.
weeks
That's
ago.
insane.
Go look at that schedule. It's not good.
I haven't seen Buffalo's schedule, but I wouldn't be shocked if New England wins that division this year.
They play
The Bills do
nobody.
not scare me this year.
I
The
would still be
Bills
shocked.
don't scare me this year.
They play nobody
I'll
Are
say
other
that
the,
right
than
here.
Buffalo.
the Eagles for sure winning the NFC?
That's a crapshoot.
Yes.
Last year, I would have said yes.
This year too.
Crapshoot.
Well, considering the opponents,
They still got to come to Dallas, baby.
And
you say
Jay, I'm gonna just say this: the way y'all's defense been playing,
we supposed to be scared.
hey, you ain't gotta be scared to get your ass
We ain't
whooped.
getting our ass whooped. That's the problem.
Okay, we'll see.
That's
Yeah.
my question.
we got one more. We got one more game, but Jay, can lightning strike twice? Will the Giants break the Eagles' hearts one more time?
Hell no.
Say it with your
But
chest then.
want y'all know, I'm putting it in there. Saquon Barkley has his first 100-yard game of the season versus
Oh, there we go.
Giants.
All right. Hey, it's a divisional game, man. I mean, it's going to be tough for sure.
That's weird that you say that because according to Michael Penix up here in the do-rag, the Giants are a top-tier defense.
We don't
So,
care.
There's
Let's
no
hear the
way.
pick line.
There's no
We don't
way
care.
that he can have 100 yards.
Hey, I just want to say the way the Eagles came out versus the Vikings, the Giants came out and straight told us, hey, we here. And they bullied us. But, hey, man, you go 10 days and you get to go back and Jalen Hurts get to cooking, corner start backing off. Oh, buddy,
Hold on, I got something.
that guy in that backfield, he warming up. He warming up.
Jalen Hurts, hurt rectum on a tush push gone wrong. I see it. Out for 3 weeks.
Strain his scrotum.
You did all that for that, boy. You were crazy.
It just, I had a thing. It came to me.
Yeah, I thought we was cool,
Pause.
bro.
Speaking of,
Nobody's cool in the
Anyways.
NFC East.
did
Hey,
somebody from Minnesota lay
Saquon
down
has his
during the
50-yard
touch
game
push?
of the
They
season.
tried,
this year.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this game, this week. He gets rolling.
The beautiful part about the Eagles offense is even though he's not having a great year, you got to respect the run. Just because
Yeah.
he's back there, you got to
Absolutely.
respect it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say this, but Jalen Hurts is 5-2, 16 total touchdowns, and 1 interception.
It's okay.
Pretty
It's
nice.
all right. Not bad.
He's averaging 130 passing yards a game. Of course, he's not
He
throwing
just threw for
interceptions.
320
talking
versus the
about?
Minnesota Vikings, who hasn't allowed a 200-yard
You said that's the
passer.
first. You said that's the
Oh,
first time in
bro,
over a
They
calendar year
haven't,
too.
they
So
haven't allowed a
don't act like he
200-yard
does that.
passer all
Don't
season.
act like he does that. Don't act like he does that.
That's a good point.
He
That's
hasn't.
a
They
good
haven't
point.
allowed a 200-yard passer all season, and he lights him up for 300.
He put a tree up.
Jay,
I don't care,
let's
bro.
be clear. Out of those 300 yards, he got 90 of them on one pass.
Hey,
Hey,
and
long.
he threw it on a rope, right in that basket.
Wide open.
And
Wide
A.J.
open.
Brown was 10
Why
yards
is he wide
open because
open?
the cornerback bit on that flat.
Because Devontae Smith
Okay.
killed him on the route.
He's part of the. What do you
Hey man, you don't
expect?
care. You don't care how the chicken is made. You just care that that plate
326.
ends up in front of you, brother.
If the Giants win, I'm not going to be able to be contained. I'll tell you that. My neighbors are going to call in on me.
We don't care.
Yeah, you'll care.
Wild animal behind you there, Dal.
You'll care. Trust me. You'll care.
Is that a Jaguar behind you?
That's my dog.
You should have been like, I've never seen that dog in my life. All right, guys. Oh, I did want to bring up one thing. Cole, I'm going to give you a chance to redact a pretty bold statement you made last week about Mr. Jalen
No.
Hurts. You said Jalen Hurts was starting to cross over into Justin Fields territory.
Yeah, that might have been a stretch.
Do you stand by that?
Might have been a stretch.
Might have been a stretch. All right. I can
A
appreciate it.
small stretch.
I loved it in the
Guys,
moment.
Like, I just tell you, man, like, I give Jay a lot of help. Do I think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback? Yes.
No, I'm
Is,
just playing.
is he just, oh my God? No.
No.
End the story. End the
Yeah.
story.
He's another guy that ended up in the best place for his game.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
You know, but I feel like at the time, so did Pat. So,
Yeah.
And
Bingo.
credit to the
Exactly.
Eagles. Credit to the Eagles for building around him and making a successful
Yeah.
absolutely.
football team.
Exactly.
And I've given credit to the GM from day one. But again,
Yeah.
the day that Jalen Hurts don't have the best of the best of the best around him, because it's going to come. And when it does,
I can agree with that.
Bro, as long as he started a
then we'll
full
see.
What I love about Philly is it may not
as long
come.
as
If
he
they lose
started
another
a full
game, people
season,
will
he's
probably
been in the
want Jalen Hurts
playoffs.
off the team.
Cough, cough. I can't say that about all quarterbacks.
I'm glad you said that too, because this is it's going to be an interesting year this
You
year.
think the Eagles ain't gonna make the playoffs?
Guys, what?
I think Jalen Hurts
No,
is
the
an
Eagles
average
will make-
quarterback.
The Eagles will make the playoffs, but yeah. He's above average.
I think the city
He's
of
like number
Philadelphia is
12.
dog
I think
water.
15 puts him at average. He's number 12. 11.
All right, I wanna ask everybody a quick question, and then we can move on to the next matchup before we get into the last segment. Obviously, the Eagles are going to make the playoffs, assuming nothing crazy happens. I want everybody to tell me first matchup that the Eagles see. Who is the last team they want to see of the contenders that we have in the NFC right now? Who do we think gives them the most fits in the first in a first round matchup?
A healthy Dallas Cowboys team.
I said making
Or
the playoffs.
I said what I said. Or, excuse me, a healthy Bucks team.
Getting closer to the mic
We
don't make you
already
any more right.
beat them.
I said what I said. I said what I said. Hey, Jay, but you know what's crazy is? That's why you play each other twice in the regular season, buddy.
We already beat.
Yeah, if you lose, you get a redo.
As much as I said, if the team that I've said I don't think gonna be in the Super Bowl, that's probably the team that's gonna give us the most hell. The Rams.
The Saints, got you.
The Rams are my sleeper pick to win the Super Bowl this year.
I was
Assuming they get Puka back and healthy.
Oh, look at
It's gonna be can the Bucks get healthy in time?
I
don't know.
think, bro, with the Rams, I think Kyron Williams is a cancer. This is the only reason why I say that. In the big games,
I think AJ Brown's
in the
a
big
cancer.
games, he always fumbles the ball.
Yeah,
Versus the 49ers, he fumbled the
he has
ball.
had some costly
Versus the
ones.
Eagles last year in the playoffs, he fumbled the
Did we just block a field
ball.
goal?
You made it seem like he was a cancer
No,
of like
no,
a
no.
culture thing.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I'm just saying, like, as far as like he know
I
how
see what
to
you're saying. Yeah,
he know how to lose a game for him. But he's so good. He can run, he can catch. He's like a
good.
poor man
Yeah. He does a lot of
McCaffrey, but he just fumbles.
There's a lot of good things. You're right.
That'll get you put on the bench, especially when you got Blake Corum right behind him, who's basically
for
the
sure.
same running back. Size, the way they play, you can catch. I mean, the Green Bay Packers will be heading into Pittsburgh to play Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers is one win away from becoming the 5th quarterback ever to beat all 32 teams, while the Packers are rolling with a 4-1-1 record. Michael Parsons is heating up. Josh Jacobs is dominating on the ground. This is going to be a clash of NFL Titans with a twist. Rodgers faces his former team, but this time with history on the line. Will the student be the master, or will the old dog show a few new tricks?
Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, damn it, Jay. I was hoping everyone went with the Packers. I like the Steelers in this one too, man. I'm crazy.
Wolf hit the
I'm
nail
going
on the
with the
head, man.
Steelers.
Okay, well, I'll be opposite. I'm going with the Packers.
I'm riding with the
Go
Packers.
ahead, mute, Buddha. Damn. Like Wolf said, man, the Packers do seem to kind of be heating up a little bit. And when you start being good on different phases of the game, the run game, the defense looks good. You know, Jordan Love is more than serviceable. That might be a wild card that everybody was kind of big on early. They just kind of been playing below the radar. That might come and give us a surprise in the playoffs as well. But I do pick the Packers to beat the Steelers this week. I do.
Man,
I'm with you on that. Packers are a 3 to 3.5 point favorite right now.
And Rodgers ain't gonna be able to get away.
I think if Tyler Warren is going,
He got around a little bit last week.
He does
that
until
old
Michael
dog.
Parsons is chasing him.
I
Yeah,
think,
no.
man,
Not many quarterbacks
I
out
don't
like
know,
Michael
bro.
Parsons.
I just do not like Jordan Love, man. Bro, it's just something about him that
I don't like anybody in the
screams
Green Bay
fraud.
uniform, but
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm
It's
with
just
you.
something about him that's
I'm with
I'll
you.
tell you, if
it reminds me a lot of Jalen
you
Hurts.
can't say that.
He reminds me of Aaron Rodgers, but not as good. Like he's got the same a similar throwing motion. He likes a lot of off balance, wild stuff we used to see from prime Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a cheap, a poor man's Aaron Rodgers.
if Aaron Rodgers loves anything, it's himself. So I can guarantee you he's got that on the calendar to beat every single NFL team so he can be in the record book. So,
Bro, he gonna know
the
all the
Steelers.
ins and outs. He finna cook that defense, bro.
yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. And Jalen
I'll
Warren
tell you this as well.
violently has been having a really good year.
Jalen Warren is good.
Aaron Rodgers made me hate him more the other day when that offensive lineman of his was so pumped and like pushed him over. He was like fighting
No.
that.
Hey,
Like, Aaron, if your name wasn't Aaron Rodgers, he'd have beat
Bro,
your ass.
and
Yeah,
Bro,
no
he
doubt.
fell on him.
Jalen
And at
Warren-
Aaron's age, that could have
Jalen
hurt him,
Warren
man.
ran
So
the
he's probably
wrong
looking
play.
upset.
He threw a flea flicker back. Aaron Rodgers is like, bro,
Yeah.
it's not no fucking flea flicker.
He
That was
said, "What
funny.
the f are you doing?" My heart stopped because at the last minute, I started Jalen Warren in fantasy in both my leagues. And when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, he's not getting back in the game."
He's gone.
Coach
He's
Rogers
gone.
about to sit him down.
I don't want him back in the game.
No, seriously. I was like, "Oh, Lord.
That is
Here
funny.
he goes. He does that."
DK had a quiet night last Thursday.
Comes out of the balls this next game.
Need him to. I need him to.
Slant boy.
Oh, for real. He might take it
Slant
80
boy.
though.
And don't
He
get in
might
his
take
way.
it 80. Hey, once them knees get in his chest, hey, bro,
Yeah,
he
get out
get
the
the
way.
rolling.
Agreed. That'll wrap us up on our preview for week 8, guys. I'm looking forward to this week of football. Got a lot of good matchups, a lot of good things that are likely to happen. I'm sure there'll be a lot more upsets, a few more blowouts, but all in all, I'm just glad to be in the middle of football season. I'm looking forward to seeing how this week plays out. But to wrap things up today, we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, and I want to get you guys' thoughts, but how many careers from quarterbacks have we seen get wasted because teams refuse to build around them? Let's get into it. I think it's a good topic of conversation, something worth looking at. We hear about it all the time. You see it, you maybe don't realize what's happening. As quick as we are to label a guy a bust or call him trash, whatever the case may be. If you guys got any players in mind that fall into this category, drafted by a team that didn't help them all at all and then kicked them to the
But
curb?
yeah, let me
Give me
get this
one.
thing going. That's okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the great chosen Josh Rosen because honestly, man,
She was about to say
with
Robbie
a lot of these
Anderson.
a lot of these quarterbacks, you can kind of look at them and say, yeah, they got some traits why I'd see they'd go in the top 10. But Josh Rosen, other than a decent arm, I was so confused as to why everybody was on him so highly. He has that famous quote of like 9 teams are going to regret not drafting me, and he made quick work of losing his job. More importantly, with the NFL, it's a money making business, and it sucks that you don't get the opportunity to build around these quarterbacks because all in all, when you get a top 10 quarterback or a top 10 quarterback in the draft, that's what sells tickets. That's what makes money. No one's going to come see that offensive lineman or that linebacker or that safety that you grab, top 5. That's a stud. No one's going to come pay to see that, at least not the average fan. But people are going to come and get their Shador Sanders jerseys and be like, hey, put Shador in, And so it's unfortunate, but I don't see it going any other way than that unless you can get like a Patrick Mahomes in the 10th when you already had a good team, sit him for a year and then let him play. It's to the Wolves, man. So if you're a top 10 quarterback getting drafted, better be ready.
And I think that's cheap of teams to do because, yeah, you get that little glimmer of hope. They start selling a bunch of jerseys. The team will sell a few more tickets. It's a little bit of hype. But what really sells tickets is winning. I mean, the Chiefs get talked about more than any team in the league. The Eagles get talked about as much as any team in the league. The Lions right now. I mean, you see it every day. All these teams that I just mentioned built from the inside out. They put the guys in place first, then they went and got their quarterback. Patrick Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith. Meanwhile, Tennessee drafted Vince Young. Can we name a single receiver that was on the Tennessee Titans at that point?
Man, no.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody.
But that's just
Maybe
one
like
guy
a
that came to mind.
Maybe like a Delaney.
The very beginning of
Maybe.
his career, maybe. Yeah,
Hey, it's not
Chris
enough.
Johnson?
not enough.
It's not
I think
enough.
I
Chris
think
Johnson.
the one that sticks out to me, and I feel like we could have gone a lot of different places. Like, close your eyes and throw a dart at a Cleveland Browns board, and you could find one.
Yep.
But the one that like most recently sticks out to me is Daniel Jones. They went up. Some people say reached and got him as the number 6 pick, man, in the 2019 draft. And then he walks into a franchise where he's still living in Eli Manning's shadows, which they don't have anybody near Eli Manning's team. They have a terrible old ass offensive line. You can't tell me who Daniel Jones's wide receiver number 1 was while he was there.
Boda, you got any clue?
I don't think he played with him.
I
Did
think he.
Odell and Danny Dimes
Uh,
play together?
Don't give me the line. I don't think so.
I
But
don't
it's
think
I
so.
don't think
the only
so.
the only person I got is Jair Slayton and then Wendell Robinson. I mean, they ain't number ones, but that's who he was throwing the ball to.
Who and
One,
who?
there you
Exactly,
go.
who
No
and who.
number ones.
Never
And
on
then
the
they had,
field.
I feel like they had a different coach a lot through Daniel Jones's career in New York. I mean, he flashed some talent. He was able to run the football and showed off some athleticism and stuff. But the Giants, shame on them. if you draft him, a top 10 pick and then don't put anything around him, of course he's going to not be productive. And then what's he do? The Giants let him walk. He goes into Indianapolis and he's a dude now. So to me, the writing's on the wall and all fingers point to who the problem was. And the common denominator was the Giants. And that's what scares me about, Jackson Dart does show promise, but now what are you going to do to help him be successful? I don't know what they're going to do, but they should take a play out of their own playbook, and whatever they did in 2019 to 2024, we need to do the opposite.
But I do think they were on to something because, you already had Malik Neighbors. You got your number one. I fully believe in this draft, upcoming draft, they would have gone receiver and they would have paired somebody up with him. Yeah, this coming draft, okay, I think they would have gone receiver high.
Is the kid from Ohio State eligible this year?
He only a sophomore.
No.
Oh, you talking about Smith? Smith.
Jeremiah Smith?
Yes. That guy. Yeah. Only a sophomore, you said?
True sophomore.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sophomore. But can't even drink yet.
That's my pick on. I feel bad for Daniel Jones, man. I really do. I feel bad for him. Not now. I don't feel bad for him now, but, that's a rough start for a young quarterback, man.
Yeah, a lot of most don't recover.
You go from Duke to the Big Apple with no help.
Yeah.
My
Go
guy
ahead,
will
Jay.
be
Who you
Sam
got in mind?
Darnold. When he was
Sammy
with the
D.
Jets,
Look at him now.
when he was with the Jets with y'all ain't do nothing to help my boy. Even though he's not my boy, but my boy. Hey,
Cast him to the side.
he gets over there with Minnesota, gets to cooking. Then, okay, Minnesota don't want they get JJ McCarthy, so they don't want to pay Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold like, all right, I go get paid over here in Seattle. And what he's doing now, I want to say he's leading the league in passing yards. I'm trying
I'd have
to
to
tell
look
you.
at that.
It's either him or somebody else I know.
Him.
The young man over in Dallas.
But anyways,
that's lighting it
let's
up.
say he's top 5 in passing yards.
Yeah, but anyway.
When I say he been cooking.
Yeah.
He been cooking. Even in their losses, it hasn't been his fault. He been slinging that ball all around
he's still
town.
gonna get his.
He's supplying the number one wide receiver in the NFL right now, JSN.
Yep.
But you could also say, is he the reason behind JSN's success too? JSN was good last year, yes, but he ain't that JSN.
Well, DK's gone now, so he's the true wide receiver one. So it's kind of a perfect.
That's
perfect
fair.
batch.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But JSN's a freaking dog. Shout out Dominique.
Another dude who stood out to me in this, and maybe that's just because that time period of our lives, like Vince Young. Who was he playing with?
Yeah, I just said him, but cool.
I wasn't listening to you. I'm sorry.
Top 10. Number 1 right now is just
top 10.
Yeah, that's why I was looking
Justin
at that.
Herbert is number 1. Number 2 is
who's in the top 10? Drake Mays and Trevor Lawrence in the top. Good God, what is the NFL coming to?
What
Danny
is Dak?
Dimes in the top 10?
Dak is number 2. Daniel Jones
I knew
is
he was up
number
there.
5.
Okay, Danny Dimes. I told you the coach was gonna revamp.
See,
that
that's what I
man.
don't like about him. He got 15 teams he pulling for.
I said Danny
He
Dimes.
likes
I
the
didn't say
Eagles.
nothing
He
about the
likes
coach.
Danny Dimes and the Colts. He likes the Giants.
I'm just stating off him. The coach gave him a chance. He was gonna revamp his career over there. That's exactly what I said before the season started. And I'm riding the Danny
Where
Dimes
me
train.
and you are different. Where me and you are different. Do you notice when Micah Parsons left Dallas, Texas? To hell with him.
Don't give a boy. You lucky we was on podcast because you was gonna get cussed out real good.
Bro, all right.
I'm rooting for Danny Dimes. They did him wrong. We all agreed that they did him wrong in the Giants.
No,
Getting Saquon.
no, they didn't. You are part of them.
This is they.
The Giants did him wrong.
Y'all did him wrong.
I bet we
The
could
Giants-
find
y'all
a
did him wrong.
Facebook
The Giants-
post of Dominique. I bet we could find a Facebook post of Dominique talking about Danny Dimes. I bet we could.
Well, most definitely.
Guaranteed.
Most definitely.
5 years ago.
Most definitely. I was just surprised they went that high on him. Don't get me wrong, but now he's with the Colts. He shows why he can be the high draft pick. He showed that what he's capable of, and that's why
I
the
just
Giants
typed
didn't
it
build
in.
around him.
There it is. I typed in dumbass and Daniel Jones, and here comes Buddha's post. Give me a second.
Hey,
so
man,
many.
Stop cussing on the live.
Crazy stat I want to mention real quick. It's a guy in the NFL who's only played 4 games this season, has 10 passing touchdowns and 1 interception. Y'all guys know who it is?
Played
He
in
played
4
only
games.
4
you said?
games?
Had 10 passing touchdowns and 1 interception.
Joe Flacco, easy.
No.
Is it Joe?
No, it's not Joe Flacco. He threw
Not
3
Joe?
picks against
4 games. Is it Mac Jones? Mac
Lamar.
Jones? No, he's played in more.
Lamar Jackson.
Got heathens.
Hell, he ain't played in a month.
I was about to say,
What team
I
does
ain't
he
thought
play
of
for?
Lamar in so
15
long. I'm
in
kind of.
passing touchdowns. He ain't played in a month.
What team
Think
does he
he-
play for?
I think he's backing up Justin Fields. No, that's
No,
Tyrod
yeah.
Taylor.
That's
He'll be
tough.
back next week.
Golly.
One of the few guys I will say in this category who got drafted to a less than stellar supporting cast and overcame the odds, Mr. Cam Newton.
Bro, he never had a good supporting
Man
cast.
had little to no help. He still won an MVP, dragged them on his back to the Super Bowl. He's
Yeah,
an
but that
an
defense of
anomaly.
theirs was really good too.
Yeah.
You did have Luke
Yeah.
Kuechly over there.
And Thomas Davis.
Thomas Davis. They had a
Nah.
Julius Peppers,
I
I
think
think
so.
he retired
Can't
by
remember if
then.
he had left already.
Julius
Captain
Peppers.
Mutterland.
Julius Peppers.
Yeah, there we go.
Do remember
Yeah.
Captain Mutterland.
Oh my gosh.
And Josh Norman.
And Chris
got
McCaffrey in
clown.
his early years. Beat
Josh
somebody.
Norman had that.
Josh Norman, yeah, he was over there.
He had
I
that
used
one
to
good
love-
year.
I used to love watching him
Still
and
the
Odell
most
Beckham go
iconic
at
game
it.
with him and Odell, yeah.
Yeah,
That
was sick.
I-
They was out there.
man.
They turned it into a WWE match.
I
I
love
think
was
it.
he was
going
good
at
it. was
before,
real.
like, everybody like started like really talking about him. But
Just watch yourself.
he after him and Cam Newton got into it at
He got
training
paid.
camp, that's when he like his name like took off. Y'all don't remember when he had
I
him
can see that.
like hemmed up? He
Oh, yeah.
had Josh Norman hemmed up. After that, bro, Josh Norman became like a big name corner.
Is Jameis Winston in this conversation?
CJ Stroud.
I think
the
so.
thing is, they gave him a bunch of weapons.
CJ Stroud's in this category.
He just threw a pig.
Mike Evans.
Chris Godwin,
Did Jameis have Chris?
yes, and
I think
Deshaun
so.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deshaun
So
Jackson.
maybe he's not in that list. But it wasn't Deshaun Jackson.
It
And
also
then
wasn't.
Tom Brady
was-
walked in
It
there.
was. And but I'd say that too. But didn't Jameis Winston have like a 5,000 yard season too?
And a
No, he did. Yeah, he
30
definitely
and
did.
30.
30 for
So that
30.
might not have been the best pick for me right there, saying Jameis.
There's a reason most teams are
Jared
picking
Goff had one
top
of the
10.
most
you know what I
dominant
mean?
running
'Cause their
backs
team's not good.
and a like one of the most productive running backs in the backfield in his span. Todd Gurley
Todd
was
Gurley?
cooking. He was cooking.
Dude, if he doesn't get hurt, we're having a completely different conversation when it comes to
And you know
running
what's
backs.
crazy, bro?
I think it's Adrian Peterson than him in the last 10 years.
Bro, and like in touchdowns since like he was in the league, he's still like top 20 or something like that. And like, it was
I had
so
him
long.
1 year in fantasy.
Yeah,
and
he
oh
had his
my
record, right?
God.
He still holds a record, I think.
Zeke is something
Or
like
maybe he's in
Zeke is something like that. Like he's top. Zeke is top in rushing. You know, he ain't been starting in like past how many years?
Bro, that-
and Zeke is like
Hey,
a
man,
a
that's
top.
a guy who fell down a cliff quickly.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody fall off so fast.
Yeah.
Did he have an injury
No.
before he fell
I
off?
wouldn't
Nothing
say
like
like a- I wouldn't
detrimental,
He
like
just
an
got-
ACL
bro, he
or
just
anything.
lost his speed out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Bro, because if he breaks, it's see you later. Bro, young Zeke, bro.
When we did GOAT running backs, I almost picked Zeke.
everything. Young Dak didn't have to do much. Throw the ball to Dez Bryant in the red zone, hand the ball off to Zeke.
Hey, or screen
Or
to
screen
Zeke.
to Zeke.
That screen.
I'll still never forget that game
Steelers.
versus
The
Pittsburgh.
Steelers. Yep.
Yeah, and
Is that the
Zeke
one where he
went
jumped
nuts.
in the what was it? The pot?
No. That was a home game.
Hey,
That was
The one I'm
that's
talking
one of
about
the
was
that's one
at
of the best
Pittsburgh, a
celebrations
night
too.
game.
Let's do that on the next podcast. Top celebrations, top end zone
Celebrations?
celebrations.
I got a couple. Yeah,
Got
for
it.
sure.
We can gather some
Odell
clips
had
on
some
that.
of the
But
best.
We'll be doing
it
it
was
live.
creative. Right now,
We'll be doing it in person.
I got Cam Bynum right now.
Bro, he been going off.
Cam
He-
Bynum is killing
Bro, he
the game.
he can really
kills it.
dance too, bro. And he creative,
No, that when he mocked the old girl from the Olympics, the breakdancer,
bro.
I mean, it was
That is
spot on,
wild.
bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
he started hitting the
That's perfect.
elbows across the field. Oh my god, dog,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, Cam Bynum.
That one got me up out of my seat. I loved it. All right, guys, I appreciate your input on that. It's just a thought I had, and so I thought it'd be a good topic of discussion for the pod. So when we judge quarterbacks moving forward, I don't think it's fair to necessarily just say a guy is bad at football or he's a bust. Sometimes that is the case. You have your Mitch Trubisky's,
Yeah,
you
more.
have your guys your Josh Rosens. I'm not ready to have that conversation just yet, but he's on that path. But I'm afraid he's about to be the next Vince Young for them. Who they got? I mean, Calvin Ridley, but
I think
who's
he's hurt.
blocking? He is
Alec
right now.
Iomanner.
I
Or you
say this
fantasy
all
guys
the
out there.
time. We
He's
love to
cooking
just
Travis
start
Hunter in
throwing
college.
names out there.
Hey, what was
Jay
that name?
knows. Alec Iomanner.
You do and you clean it up. All right, guys, let's wrap things up. Another good episode of the pod. Please remember to like, share, follow, subscribe. Give us some love and we'll give it right back to you. We love to give you a shout on the pod. We've been getting some interaction on the socials, so we appreciate it. We love doing this. We love talking ball, and we love to stir the pod with some more folks out there. So give us a follow, like, share, subscribe, all the things. Until next time, this has been Stirring the Pot on behalf of my boy Buddha, Big J, Zach Deasy.
Gonna have a giveaway on Twitter this week. Stay tuned.
Zach, that's a crime. You can't do that on the internet. That's a crime, brother.
That's a
Last but not least, Coach Cole.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf, and this has been Stirring the Pot. Cash, give us our theme music.
Man, boys is getting quiet. Going to get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through.